Hello, everybody. How hot is it? Because if it's going to be hot, I'm going to close my window. 87. Definitely. Sun. Okay, that's good enough. Hello, everyone. I am Jack. Turn this down a little bit so you guys don't hear the feedback from the fan. Okay. Cool. So I've had an eventful week with videos. It's been nice having the rebirth videos actually out, so that's nice. You are hearing voices. You should get that checked. um we will be working on our BIOSYN sanctuary since we didn't do that this week at all for any of our videos. But I'm going to try to finish it. Now there's one part of the build which I'm unsure about, and that's the cave. I don't know how I'm going to do that, so I'm just gonna say bear with me as I try to explore how to do that. Now if you guys can't watch the stream, or if you guys end up having to leave or whatever, this will be a video later on as well, later on in the week, so it'll just be basically a sum up. But I'm gonna actually start recording the video, the stream as well. Yeah, let's just get into it. I went to go get coffee because I'm tired. I didn't even notice that I didn't set the thumbnail or the right time on the stream, because I set the stream up at like, I want to say like midnight last night. So yeah, it's been interesting. So this is a continuation from our current series of BIOSYN. So if you guys haven't checked out any of those, you guys should go check them out. We've completed quite a bit. I just decided to do a stream on this, or yeah, I just decided to do a stream on this because these next few enclosures, they don't really deserve their own videos, because it's just like I'll end up probably doing them all in one video anyways, just because of how small they are, and they're not big enclosures like the herbivore one or the T-Rex. We kind of saw it last episode where we were making our Allosaurus enclosure, and I said, really, we're done now? And it's only been like 10 minutes into the stream or into the video. So that's when I'm like, okay, let's add on the Dilos and then the Baryonyx. But yeah, so it's getting to the point of the build where we just start adding the enclosures together. Now there are some things that I want to change that I went through when I was planning this. I want to split this up in half, this area up in half, because I realized that some of our medium carnivores don't get along with each other, and I don't know what the hell I was thinking trying to put them all together in one enclosure. So the way I was thinking of doing this was I was going to split this up like pretty much right here, have it go along the water, like how I did with most of these other things. It was either that or just split it half diagonally, but I feel like I like this way better. Now there is Allosaurus here, so we have to watch out so it doesn't escape. So let's take this and have you follow this line. Now we aren't using any mods for this build. I'd just like to point that out. Medium carnivore 2. Baryonyx. Okay, so we're gonna need the fish feeder. Actually, hold on. We're gonna need the fish feeder on this side. So we're gonna have to start it off from here. It's just because we have the Baryonyx in this enclosure to MC2. So there we go. Okay, let's remove a little bit of this one and then continue it on there, which makes me I can't really get rid of the water on this one because of the Allosaurus that's going to be here. So our dinosaurs that we have left to do are our Allosaurus, Baryonyx, Carnotaurus, Jungosaurus, Monolophosaurus, Dimetrodon, Pyroraptor, Velociraptor, and Atrociraptor. So there are quite a bit of dinosaurs left. I fortunately have made most of them in this area, in this hatchery. This might have to move though, because our Dimetrodons are going to be right here, and I'm going to actually expand up here for the Pyroraptor. Now, I think the Pyroraptor's enclosure is going to be pretty much like a very simple enclosure. I feel like all of these enclosures are going to be simple enclosures. Just because it's I feel like all of these are going to be simple because they're all forest. I'm trying to add something different for each of them, but it's starting to get to the point where they just start mixing into each other, kind of like how these started happening. So the difference with this one was that there's a cliff that goes down to the water, and then there's the hill right here from like the movie, and then the Dilophosaurus enclosure was that the water was going between, and we have like a valley here or whatever that's called. And I'm trying to do something different, but it's just, I don't know, I'm gonna run out of ideas pretty soon for some of these enclosures because it's just gonna end up looking like forest, which isn't a bad idea, or it's not a bad thing. Because again, it's supposed to all be, it's not supposed to be like human interaction or a whole bunch of man-made stuff. It's supposed to be forest, so I guess that's how it's supposed to go. Yeah, it is a lot. It really is a lot. It's okay. This is probably a lot simpler than a lot of my other series that I have going on right now, which is okay. So MC1 is our Carnotaurus and our Majungasaurus. Now we have 2 Carnos and I believe 3 Majunga. Yeah, we do. Oh, I left the Minecraft still up. Let's turn it. I've also been working on the Minecraft server, the fossils and archaeology Minecraft server that I'm using for the recordings. A lot of stuff happened on that. Oh god. But yeah. Okay, so we have 3 of these guys and 2 of these guys. Now, you guys like sand and you guys like rock, but you guys don't really care for rock that much, which we're able to get past a lot with that then. Open space. Okay, you both like forest a decent amount. All right. So let's remove the letters. Okay. And so these guys like forest. So I'm going to be placing, I guess. Well, let's try to do our unique thing for this. Here. Let's bring this out all the way over here. And then we'll have this follow along and we'll make a cliff up here. And so there's going to be a cliff right here that leads down into this area. Can't afford it. I know if you're on PC, I don't know. I don't know really the deals on consoles. I don't really follow the deals on consoles because I don't have one. I know if you're on like PC, the game goes on sale a decent amount every so often. I just keep up with Frontier and their announcements because they announce it every so often. It goes on sale. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, like I have this like go up a decent amount. I don't know why I did the rocks before I did the mountain. I'm gonna be honest. Um, I'm kind of backwards thinking right now because of uh some things going on. Uh, so we're gonna have this go and all over here, but on this side it's just gonna slope. I don't feel like having this be too much of an issue to this enclosure. It also adds like a different, because this area looks flat, a little bit too flat. So I mean, I guess, you know, adding like hills and stuff at the random corners of the enclosures is okay. Okay, so this is actually perfect because we can use this to make this go up. Okay, now along here, let's go with dirt. I'm gonna bring this all the way through. I don't like how sloped the edge is, but it's not honestly sloped. I'm sure they have discounts. I don't know. I'd keep up with that. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I actually updated that weird little mod that I made for the details of the roofs for that map. It's already on Nexus, but I don't know how much I'm gonna add to that because I do want to work on that, but it's just like I only have one reason to use that, so I don't know. Yeah, let's actually do a little cliff overlooking everything, and this is where we can put our ranger station. Yeah, no, I think I probably have one more stream to go, or one more video for the St. Hubert map. I'm going to move this. But that video might be released on Thursday. Because on Tuesday I have something coming up. So on like Tuesday, I'll probably upload no, I don't know what I'll do on Tuesday. I don't know. I don't have my week planned. I usually plan my week right before I do my stream, so I can say it. But I actually don't know what my week is like. The good news is all the chaotic stuff happening is done, so I'm pretty much okay with doing more videos now. I think I'm gonna add some rocks here. Yeah, no, for a solid like hot minute, I was having issues following the schedule because of all the things going on right now with my software engineering stuff. Damn, that actually looks nice. And when I was I think when this game got announced, I wasn't really in the best position to buy it. I wasn't in like the best position to buy it, so it was just like I think I pre-ordered the game like almost like a few days before it actually released. Um and I was just like, oh god. And pre-ordering the third one, I was with my friend at the time. I'm like, god damn, I just blew through $70 and I don't know how I feel about this. Like I felt regret, but at the same time, I know I'm gonna make videos for you guys. So it's just like, is it regret or is it just damn, I can't believe I just did that. Oh, this covers both feeders. It's nice. But yeah. And quality, like the quality of my game. What do you mean? I don't even have a ray tracing or any DLSS on. That's probably why, actually. It's not cutting out the pixels. Okay. Now this needs a feeder. And I think one feeder might not be enough. We'll see how this goes. Actually, we can put both of them here. Nope, I didn't mean to click print screen. Here, we're gonna move this as well. This is kind of in the way. Yeah, cool. Add that one. Nice. We need to finish the fan on this side. Yeah, see, if this was its own video, this would have taken like 5 minutes on the video itself. I would like to say that for most of my dinosaurs, I do give them the humble and social trait, and then even out the negative traits that they have, so they don't have them anymore. That's what I usually do for the genetics of the dinosaurs. Okay, so we're gonna add these two. Um, Add one close to the water, and then Majungasaurus. Hi, Hunter. Nice to see you. Yeah, I decided to stream like 30 minutes before usual. Because I was up and I'm like, you know what? It's okay. And I also put the wrong time on the stream. I put it for 9:30 by accident. I didn't know that I did that until I woke up this morning, looked at it. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's not happening. I'm not streaming at 9:30. I tried that. My energy was low back then. Uh, but now I ate, I have my coffee and everything's going good. My day is good. Don't try to talk when you're drinking coffee. That does not work out well, okay? Okay. Now the dinosaurs that we need now are the let's wait. Let's wait on these actually. We'll do them later. Okay. You're lonely. Oh, right, right. They like to do that. I'm guessing that's not going to be in the next game. I'm adding rocks. What biome is this? Taiga? Temperate? Taiga. Alpine. Alpine? What biome is this? Is this Alpine? It's definitely Alpine, right? It's definitely Alpine, okay. Because it's not temperate. Oh, could be temperate. It's Alpine? Okay. Makes sense. There's mountains everywhere. Alright. Which means the rocks are gonna have to be different. Okay. I don't remember that being an option down here, randomized rotation. I thought it was just a keybind. Should have probably done this before I added the dinosaurs. No, I'm gonna try something different with the rocks in this one than I did on the other ones. I'm gonna only put the rocks on the bottom, and then I'm going to paint around these rocks like the texture that they are, like the white one, and see how that looks. So I don't have to place down like 50 million rocks and then cover them with trees because it looks disgusting. Because if you guys don't know this, I am a fan of covering up my work that I do and I spend like 5 hours on, and then all of a sudden I just cover them up with trees. That's usually what I end up doing with a lot of my stuff because I just don't like how it turns. I hope everyone's having a good day. I'm waiting for my... Oh, it's finished actually. Put some trees there. Oh god, yes, that will be saving me a bunch of time. I like how they added things that save a bunch of time, and then they added like the modular building where I'm going to be spending hours on. I just like to say this. The stuff that I'm working on for the rebirth build, um, that stuff is taking me like a long time to actually build because I'm doing piece by piece. I'm doing piece by piece, like treating it like it's like, you know, modular. And the way I play Planet Coaster is the same way, or not Planet Coaster, uh, uh, the zoo one, Planet Zoo, is the same way because I'm just very, I don't know, I'm very, I'm a perfectionist when it comes to some things. And when it comes to how the building's going to look and the color style and all that stuff, it's an issue. That's also an issue with my day-to-day because of UI design. So it's just like, yeah, I like to backtrack on a lot of stuff. I'm getting these same rocks and it's kind of annoying me. Okay, I think I place a rock here. A couple more. Wish I could Did I just... Oh, that goat just got smashed. And then what we can do is we can add more rocks down here. Add some trees near those rocks. I don't like how that one is. True. Placing the kelp individually is kind of annoying. But I hope you guys know that I will be doing like speed build videos on the like the modular stuff that you guys can actually build. And I'll have I'm guessing they'll make it easy to upload it to the Frontier workshop. That's going to be cross-platform. So I'll just have that like either linked or I don't know how it's done. I'll have it like I'll have it referenced somewhere in that. But yeah, we do need a brush. But I'll have that done. And so you guys don't have to like 100% follow it, because I know the speed build videos are very hard to follow. Going into it back like 3 years ago when this game came out. Well, it's gonna be 4 years, damn. 4 years ago when this game came out, I wasn't really thinking like, oh yeah, people want to follow my stuff, and then after a while I'm like, oh, people want to follow my videos. I'm like, okay. Because before I think I did 500 times speed on my videos, which is like epilepsy warning level. But then I cranked that down to 250, realized that it was still kind of slow with my low movement speed in the game with my camera. And then so I had to crank that back up to like 350, and that's what I'm using now, which honestly is still it's a good speed. I noticed with the part tour that they released for Evolution 3, I noticed that they when they were doing the speed of it, their camera work on it and the speeding of it was kind of iffy. And I'm like, oh god. I'm like, this is what it was like watching my videos like back in the day. I do have a surviving Jurassic World Minecraft series coming out at some point. Now, it's not going to be soon because it's going to take a while to actually make. Oh, oh, you're white. Oh, it actually looks scary. I think that's a blank. I think that's the one that has the blank one as well, maybe. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm doing like a surviving Jurassic World type thing with my friend. Gonna be somewhat scripted. It's kind of going to take like a improv role play type thing. I don't know how. I don't know. I still haven't like figured that one out yet, but hopefully we get that going soon. I want to have that done before Evolution 3. Plus that's going to be only a one video thing, so it'll be fun to record, even if it doesn't do good because it's Minecraft, but it'll be fun to record. Do we have a way up here? Oh wait, this is the pathway up. Oh, okay. Alright, cool. Let's fix the texturing on the sides just a bit. Yeah, I will be doing the day it comes out, I believe. I'll do it like how I did the second game. I'll play the campaign and upload all the campaign videos within that first week. I'll probably, I won't do it like how I exactly did Evolution 2, because in Evolution 2, I did the entire campaign in the first like 5 minutes. Now, I know that the campaign for the second one is, or the third one is going to be a lot more. So I'll be trying to upload at least one of the campaign levels each week. But that first weekend, I will also be starting the Jurassic World build as a live stream. So yeah, no, I plan to have a lot of this stuff done. I was thinking about pushing that back, but I don't think I should push that back. Um, I was gonna push that back because of the modular building. Uh, but I think that honestly, it would be better just to build those things on stream with you guys, so I can spend an entire stream building one building and be like, hey guys, okay, that's it. But I will be doing the campaign. Hopefully it does take a lot of time. I know Evolution campaign took like me, I think the quickest I've done it in was 30 hours. I didn't exactly speedrun it. The longest it's taken me was around I think 60 hours. But I do plan to make a series on it. You guys actually like your enclosure though? Okay. You guys definitely do, and you guys probably do too. Okay. Our next enclosure should be MC2, which is our Baryonyx. Now this one should be very simple. We're gonna, obviously you can see where I have my roads kind of planned out. I guess I can't really put a unique thing here. I don't want to elevate the island. Well, I mean, I guess that's it. It's an island now. Uh, hmm. Bathroom building stream, exactly. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Same. That's exactly the same thing with me. And I hope they don't. In the past, I was saying, oh yeah, it's a good thing. I like the unlocking things in the campaign before you actually get them in sandbox. I liked that because it gave you a reason to play the campaign. But the thing is, me being a person that's going to want to be building things for you guys, it's definitely not something I would enjoy doing, because that means I'd have to do the entire campaign before probably building Jurassic World for you guys. And if that's the case, then well, damn. That's gonna be an issue, but I think we could work around that. But no, I just can't wait to do a lot of the stuff in that. Like all these rebuilds, yeah, I do have something else for that. I'm not gonna say it, uh, because I'm gonna keep most of my ideas a secret until it comes out. But I've been thinking a lot about Evolution 3. I think for the Baryonyx enclosure, it's just gonna be this simple. We're gonna move these a little bit more though. This is gonna bother me. God, I haven't actually thought about that. Um, the species that I want them to return. Hmm. Oh, I'm gonna get hate for this. Um, they're probably not gonna add it back. Um, because of how poorly received it was the last time. But I really, really love the Stegoceratops. That's like the one species that I really loved between the first and the second one. I even think it's my, oh, I actually don't have Nitro anymore, but it used to be my banner pick, like the animation. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Um, that's why it's been kind of a delay on me making something like this, because there's hardly a map to follow and there's like not really much to go on. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, all this water doesn't make sense for me. I feel like this is way too much water for this map. Also, all this land over here is also part of the sanctuary. Like the dam is all the way back there. I ran about this in my first episode. I'm like, the dam's all the way back there, which means all of this land would have definitely been for the sanctuary. I'm like, why? Why? Like, why not? Like, why couldn't we just, I don't know. Because imagine having this much land and just being able to add so much to it and like having large enclosures. I feel like they really cut the map in half for no reason. Because it's all flat over here too. I don't know. I like the hybrids. I forget about them, but I like the hybrids. Your Baryonyx, you guys probably don't like your enclosure. You guys like rocks. Should have probably paid attention to that. Have more than enough water. You guys probably have enough forest. Yeah, honestly, you guys are gonna have enough. Honestly, give me the Stegoceratops and we're good. Like, I don't really care about the rest of them. Even the Indominus, but that's a, they're definitely gonna add the Indominus. I just don't really use them. I just like how it looks. I've liked how it looks since Jurassic World the game, I believe. Who's dying? What's going on with you? Food? What, do you not have enough goats in your enclosure? Where is the goat? Am I gonna have to... Hold on, let me just spam this. Okay. Go. Eat. Go eat. Go eat. Yes, go eat. Thank you. Okay. You guys need rocks? Yeah. I think we just place rocks here. I can't really think about anything with an enclosure this small. It is kind of weird how they're comfortable with me only placing, what, 4 rocks? I do find it weird that they're cool with that. Oh. Um, what is it? I hope that they add with the whole water depthness. I hope they make it that the stupid vehicles can't go through the deep water. Like they can go along the shallow water, but they can't go along the deep water, because the deep water, I really hate it. How in this game and how in Evolution 1, I don't have a vehicle out here, do I? Both of you guys are back here. I hate how you can see the water going through the bottom of the vehicle. So it's just like, guys. But that would cause like so many problems though with pathing for the vehicles, as well as mountains. I don't think they can, they can go up like the hills, the mountains, no matter how high. I mean, Jesus, I've seen them go up something higher than that. Like, I don't know. So, mm-hmm. Yeah. Um, I just, I use the Allosaurus for my Europe build, and I forgot how it looked, and it actually surprised me because I actually really liked it. I wish they added more species, or could add more species. But after I found out that Universal was in charge of them and what species they can add, I'm like, that kind of makes sense. And it's just like, well, there goes the, species that we can get in like, get from like, I don't know, like Jurassic World the game or something like that. Like, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of different species that you can add, but they choosing not to, because they're not, um, approved. But I just deleted this, but I kind of forgot Allosaurus. Okay. Allosaurus, you like open space and forest. Okay. You are simple. And I'm giving you the biggest enclosure for some reason. Okay. Okay. Bring this down. Yeah. That's when I heard that, I'm like, okay. But because they said that in the Frontier Unlocked. And I don't know, it just made sense. I'm like, okay, it makes sense that you guys aren't, going crazy with it. Because honestly, I'd go crazy with it, especially like adding the dinosaurs. I feel like this game would be great if they actually, I mean, it is great, but I feel like it would even be better if they added it that they like added dinosaurs over time rather than, and I think it's more financially like feasible to add these dinosaurs over time, because that means more DLC, which means more money for the company. So I don't know what their logic is or what their game plan was or is for the future, because I want to say I doubt that there will be an Evolution 4. So if they want to pull their cards right, I don't know. They need to figure out what the hell they're doing. Do I want? Yeah, that's fine. Let this go out over here. Have the beach extend outward or inward. Allosaurus. Trees here. I don't think these are. Hold on. It's okay. Put these trees here. We can remove the ones in the middle. Yeah. A little bit more. I'm gonna move you around. That works. Allosaurus needs to go here. Here's my thought process on the whole DLC thing, okay? So buying a game for like $60, I'm like, okay, I'm fine with, you know, if it's a game that I'm actually gonna enjoy or do it for some reason for like, you know, content like how I'm doing now. You know, it's an obvious yes, I'm gonna buy it just so you know, so I can get some content for you guys. DLCs, on games that I don't really enjoy, I won't even consider buying them. But for like games like this, where it's just like, okay, I know the company, right? They're, you know, like it's just like I'm okay with it. Plus, if the DLCs aren't, you know, $30, $40, it's just like it's not bad in my opinion, because you have companies like certain companies that have certain franchises that have expansion packs for 30 something dollars that lead up to even the price of the game, $60, where it's just like, why are you even having the DLC for this much money? Like why? Like, I don't want to buy another city for a game that just adds in a few things that you can do in it. And I think you guys know what franchise and what company I'm talking about. But it's just like, ain't no way I'm paying $50 for a DLC and what the lowest they go is like what, like $14. Like if it's under 20, like I'm like, okay, I'm fine with, and know that I'm not a person that has like a decent amount of money. The revenue that I get from like videos and content, it goes back to you guys and like through like the DLCs and the games and all that stuff. So it's just like, you know, yeah, yeah. With Evolution 1, I wasn't even doing this for Evolution 1 until the very end, until the year Evolution 2 was announced. I wasn't really doing this until then. So me buying the DLCs for the game and me buying the game in general just wasn't even a priority for me. So I bought Evolution 1, I want to say like a year maybe after it came out when it was on sale. And like I'd say like, yeah, if you guys don't need to buy the game, don't buy the game. Like unless you guys really want to support the company and the developers, but like other than that, it's like, you know, if it's not a financially stable solution for anyone, just wait it out. And then you have like content creators that will actually show you things like this, so it's actually kind of cool, you know. You guys don't have to play the game. I mean, obviously playing the game is a lot more better than watching it, like playing a sport, you know. I'd rather play a sport than watch sports. That's why I don't like sports, I'm gonna be honest. I like playing them rather than watching them. You know, who doesn't like grabbing a hockey stick and just beating the hell out of. No, I accidentally broke someone's leg while playing. Okay, well, okay, hold on. Avatar, the Avatar game, isn't that a Ubisoft game? Yeah, the only negative that I have about Frontier is Planet Coaster 2, how that game was released. But the thing is, it's also different on the directors or the game directors. You know, so it's just like, I don't know how to feel about it. Yeah, yeah, Ubisoft is a very hit or miss company, heavy on the miss. Um, and plus their support for their games after like 2-3 years, not even 3 years, like after 2 years, just very much dies, and it's very obvious that it dies. So I don't really even play their games that much anymore. This is good. I'm getting distracted with sanding. I don't really play those games that much anymore, so it's just like but yeah, I don't know. I was thinking of doing a giveaway though for Evolution 3. I just need to figure out how to do that correctly, and so I don't accidentally start some shit. No, yeah, I accidentally broke someone's leg playing soccer. Um, uh, it wasn't my fault. I mean, it was my fault, but it wasn't my fault. But like, you know, like, you know what? Okay, so it was my fault, but like, they shouldn't have gotten in my way. I'm more aggressive with hockey, okay? I like hockey more than any other sport. Um, but the thing is, I can't play it because I'll get like kicked off of a team very quickly. No, yeah, I pre-ordered Evolution 3 uh like 10 minutes after it was announced, and I told my friend, I'm like, I just blew through $70, and I felt like very like did I really just do that? Like, you know how like after you buy like something so expensive, it's just like yikes. My coffee cold. Oh, but one's already landed. Okay. I do like how the new species they're announcing look like. Oh no, yeah. Yeah, definitely. A good thing that happened 8 years ago. Yeah, that happened 8 years ago. So we're fine. We're fine now, you know. All right, you guys are good. Okay. I think for this one, we're gonna be doing the same thing with the rocks. Go over here. So our Dimetrodons. Now, in this area, I don't really know how I'm gonna do it. You can see that I kind of have like a pathway marked out. That's gonna be the cave itself. Um, and I'm thinking of just putting water on most sides of this, and then having the kind of like valley up. So it's kind of like a valley instead of a cave because I can't really do a cave with no mods. That's crazy. That's crazy. But we'll talk about that when we get there. We do have to speed up the timing because we're already at an hour. And I did 3 enclosures, and I mean actually the timing is actually really good actually. Okay. Um which means if I want to elevate this, this means I'm probably gonna have to elevate this over here. Okay. What will happen after the last update? Wait, why can't you play with mods? I was told at one point that you could mod consoles. I'm like, I don't think you could. I don't know. I've never had a console. Or cut that. Um, I had a Wii and a PS2. Other than that, nothing else. Well, it was my dad's PS2, but yeah, nothing else. Oh, what mods do you use? I just, huh. I think this is I know that this is rock. Okay. But yeah, actually, I've never. So this is going to be like that. Is this really how we're going to keep this? Is it the fences one? No. I don't know what I do with the mods is I usually go to the most popular and then I just look at them. Huh. I gotta check my progress. Bro, a lot of. Okay. Cool. I know the fences mod had an issue before, but I don't. Yeah, I don't know if they fixed that. I have a Minecraft mod that I have to actually update. Um, I've been getting notifications on that. Yeah, there's cases where I just say, you know what? Um, there's probably an easy solution to this, but instead I'm going to go ahead and do something that's going to take a lot more time to actually do. So in Minecraft, one of the versions, I think it was the one before this previous one or this new one, um, there was some world errors and it kept deleting my chests. So instead of like actually trying to find a solution or just resetting the world or whatever, I decided to just make a mod that backed up the server just in case every so often, like just in case. And so I had automatic backups and manual backups and all that stuff, and it was actually really good. Um, so I made a mod about that, and like packaged it, uploaded it to a site, and just boom, it's there. And now I'm getting people to tell me to update it for the new one, the new update. I'm like, okay, uh, sure, sure. Oh, believe me, if you can, if we can update, if we can update evolution, or okay, give me a second. If we can mod evolution 3, then best know that I will be, nothing's going to stop me from getting a Jurassic cruise if they don't add it as an attraction. I will be modeling that thing off of the Universal Studios ride, and I'll probably end up doing kayaks as well. I'm making that game my game. And I told my friend that too. I'm like, if they make it moddable, I'm definitely causing chaos. This is of the Lost Raptor enclosure. And I pretty much already completed it. I kind of want to add the... I kind of want to add the Sorno Raptors. Yeah, before I made the comment of I don't think that they were going to add them add the boat. Um yeah, I said I didn't think that they were gonna add the boat thing in a previous stream. But after seeing them do like the smaller waterfalls, I feel like it's more plausible now that they're able to. Um kind of hope. I think up here we just do. I don't think we had vegetation up here. But I don't know. It's just like yeah, I remember that fence mod. I actually didn't start using mods on Evolution 1 until the very end. Boom. Okay, that's nice. Had a decent amount of vegetation. We need things for our raptors though. So this and this. I think I'm gonna want to move this though. Yeah. Damn, this is actually getting built. Um Velociraptors, Velociraptors, and Raptors. Okay. No, yeah, it definitely would make sense. The only thing I was worried about is the waterfalls and how they'd end up, like if they would make it like just a simple, oh, you can't do that, like with the obstruction thing, or if they were going to make it like something else. I feel like it would be the obstruction thing, but well, I don't know. I feel like the balloon tours are easier to add, which is why I was surprised they didn't add them for the second game. Am I not gonna really? I only get 2 of the 4. Y'all be messing with me. I swear to God, sometimes. Y'all be thinking, okay, you know what? There we go. I don't know. I'd be surprised if they don't even. Yeah. I don't know. Having these attractions would be so cool. I've been loving the boat thing, the boat mod. For the fact that I'm gonna do that for our Europe one. It's just the Europe one is just gonna take a while to do. This I have no clue on what I want to do there. Where is the Velociraptor? Okay. Cool. So we go. Do we want to add? Let's do 2 patches. Uh, did I not? Oh, I didn't click it, did I? I also kind of have an issue with the UI for Evolution 3, but I know the game's not finished, so I'll stop my hesitation on that for now. Okay, so we have these ones. We need pyro. Arm. Hi, Trico. Okay. So our velociraptors are ready to be put here. Now I have a feeling that these guys down here aren't liking the enclosure. Where are you guys? Oh, you guys need meat and a lot more forest. Okay, that's crazy. Okay, so we can add forest, I guess. That's a lot. Um, and if you guys are gonna be rats about it, I guess I'll just make this entire thing a forest. Jesus Christ. What I think about Jurassic World Evolution 3. Well, good for you to join us at this current time because we're currently talking about that. No, I'm excited for it. I can't wait to play it for you guys and actually build a lot of cool things with the new tools and stuff. Cool. So we pretty much just took this enclosure and just a whole bunch of trees down. All right, Velociraptor. All right, you guys will probably be okay. I'm gonna move on to the next enclosure. I'm feeling this enclosure might not be okay. They're really small. Kind of want to make it. Have it go out, back in. Delete this. Okay, the plus sign looks like a plus sign, not a T. Okay. Okay. Okay, my whole thing with these enclosures back here is that um this area should be more forest than the others because we're removing like all of the water that was an issue before, as well as, you know, we're kind of exiting the sanctuary. So we kind of want to give it and make it look like, you know, we're kind of going into a larger forest. Yeah. Honestly, I wish, I don't know. I I'm okay if they make the game more difficult. I like having difficult games. Plus I've played a lot more management games that are harder than this. Um, or less annoying or more annoying to actually like take care of these animals and all that stuff. So it's just like I don't know. I know this is also why I like this game so much too. It's not that difficult, but if they wanted to make it harder, I'd be so down for them or like have like an option. I know that there's like different challenge modes. But the challenge modes don't really reflect the difficulty that I want. It's more so like the animal taking care of the animals and stuff. And like the actual management of the park. Kind of like how Operation Genesis does actually. That they make, yeah, actually that one has some difficulty to it that I actually like. It's like the old school difficulty, like the Tycoon games. I'm surprised they don't have a snow pool for this. Also, this enclosure again is just gonna be entirely forest. Okay. We do need to add water to this. What am I? Farming simulator. I actually enjoyed farming simulator. um, the only thing is none of my friends played it, or if they would play it, they'd only play it for like a few sessions and then end up giving up on it. Yeah, I was thinking about it because I didn't know how I was gonna make the cave either. I still don't know how I'm going to make the cave. Um, I was going to bring this down, right? And kind of like have like bring this down for the pathway, right? Obviously move that building down as well. And then I was gonna put water on top of this like valley area. For certain parts. It actually seems a little bit too much now. Hmm. I actually don't know how I'm gonna do this. Oh god, help me. No, yeah, definitely. That was my issue with Sandbox before. At least with the first game. Um, at least in the first game. I kept worrying about guest needs and stuff rather than how my park looked. So all of my builds kind of just didn't really look nice in my opinion. Um, I think I could still go back to them. I think I still have all those saves. I think they're still on the cloud. I will be making my own build of Jurassic World in Jurassic World Evolution 3. I'll be doing that the first week it comes out. On that Saturday on a live stream. And I'll just live stream the entire thing. No, yeah, I definitely stopped caring about the guests after a while because it's just like, I don't, I don't, I want to make it look nice, you know, because this park has a quarter of a star with no guest facilities at all, but it looks very nice because it's what it's supposed to be. Like I could probably add something here, but if this damn vehicle stopped going over the mountain, okay. Now the enclosure that I was worried about this entire time. So I took out the river. Now I'm thinking about putting it back in. Um, Obviously the river needs to connect to these ones. Um, and we're going to have water here. We're gonna remove this building at some point. Now this right here is gonna be different. So we're gonna have the water go here. It definitely will be it definitely will be a lifesaver. Um, let's see first. Let's see if the Dimetrodons actually like this area with the water. If they do, we'll keep the water like this and start working on the cliffs. If they don't, then I'll just modify it to how they will probably want it. Also, I will say that I like to rage bait. So if you guys get upset with something I say, note that I probably meant to make you guys upset. AKA when I talk shit about Jurassic Park 3. Is Amoga and Amoga's not here today, are they? All right, let's see this. Okay, your water. Okay, that's surprising. You guys want forest? You guys want forest? Okay, hold on. Um, hmm. The water. I thought the water was going to be the biggest issue here, not the forest. No, please no, please no. Okay. Okay, so forest. Uh, these guys want forest? How the hell am I supposed to make the forest in the cave? You know what? Okay, so we have this be a cave exit then, right? And this right here be a cave exit. So our cave doesn't take up the entirety of the build. Now this isn't going to make sense. This is not going to make sense with the movie in any way possible. Because like they're trapped in the cave. Like I don't understand like what. So so we'll be putting the trees on the outside. Let's actually specify a pathway first from here. Oh wait, no, wait, hold on. We can actually hold on. This is gonna be a little bit annoying. for me to make right now. Okay. So we move this over here. We'll create the pathway to it. Right. Now, somewhere between here and here, it's going to be the ends of our, like, cave. But we will be adding a forest on the outside, like over here, and alongside this water right here. Actually, we're going to bring this water in a little bit more. Yeah, I do think that they need more terrain tool adjustments. I'm just using the rocks right here as a pathway, like as a indicator of what I'm going to be doing later. What? No. Yeah. Okay. So it's going to be our cave. Now, wait, there's no fence here. They can easily go after the guest. We need a, let me remove these guys from here. Also, I didn't remember these guys being this small. So this whole area for them is kind of too much. Huh. Okay. So I think we're going to be adding rocks in the end here. Now, should I use the tropical rocks? I should definitely use the tropical rocks, huh? Okay, random rotation. All right, so we're going to make it. I'm just going to let these guys run loose, let them do what they want to do. So I'm going to make it that this. I will say that I kind of did also forget fencing for our Spinosaurus in our Jurassic Park Europe build last stream. So he's technically not wrong. So I'm gonna go like the Disney route on this and pretty much use this to kind of cover up that we're not actually in a cave. Oh god, they're going towards the pathway. Is this empty? Oh, this is empty. Okay, nice. Have fun getting back to where we're supposed to be. And I'm just gonna loop this around, and I'm probably gonna add some forest in the water, maybe? I don't know. Oh, they're going back. Wait, I removed the pathway and they're going back. Actually, I don't even think that they can attack the guests. Hold on. Where are the rocks? Okay. Okay, so this is going to arch this way. Hold on, I'm gonna lay this out real quick before putting too much detail into it. Okay, so this is gonna arch this way. We're gonna make multiple different areas for this. Okay. Are we just playing follow the leader? Like, what's going on here? You guys are gonna need food, aren't you? Here, have some food. Look at their little legs. I haven't actually made a park in a while, like an actual functioning park in a while. I should do that soon. I promise you that in Planet Zoo, I am a lot more careful than this. Are there any guests? No, there aren't any guests. Um, the only pathways that we have in this park are right here. So they'd actually get on the Hyperloop and go to our tunnels there and to the facility. So we don't have to worry about these guys escaping. They are going kind of far from everything. All right, so this is going to be one little corridor. I think up until here, we should follow along the lines of our pathways. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to do the top and make it look like that there's a top of the thing. You said trees? Let me... I think we want to use this. This would make the most sense because this one doesn't really look good. I'm going to use this one. So we're going to have our exit of our cave here and the other exit of our cave here. Okay. Now, since we're not doing this with mods, I think, I don't know how I want to connect this. The goal is to make this a cave. All right, to make this. Oh, wait, these are supposed to be open too, by the way, so the dinosaurs can get through them. Or actually, hold on. We can close these. We can close these. You can keep these closed. We can have another exit that goes over here to the forest area that they can actually be in. Okay, that actually makes sense. Okay, so we're gonna have another. Okay, you guys are too close to this. I shouldn't have put you guys in here yet. I really thought the water was going to be an issue. It's not. Okay. Now right here, we want to put something like in between here and here. On a big rock, please. Okay. So now we can connect this over here. I want this to go on the other side of this over here. I think I probably did. I don't remember. You guys are trapped here now. All right. Now, I think hmm, what fence is this? Is this the level 4? This is. Okay. I think we just use this. Wrap them in here. I mean, I don't have to really connect this one. Let's just do it anyways. We're gonna want to send you guys back. Okay. And then we're gonna fill this one up with rocks. We're gonna put trees along the edges of this though, right here. Still don't know how I'm gonna do the top of this to make it look nice. But believe me, if I were to come back with mods, this would be great, but I currently have an unfinished modded world that I have to do for the Jurassic World one. I just had to take a break with that one because I was getting frustrated with the in-game lag that I was getting from all the decorations that were placed. Okay. Okay. Place some trees on this side over here. Yeah. I was doing that for a solid 2 years before going back to mods. Because I used to play with mods in the very beginning, especially with free build. And I kept getting people commenting saying not to use mods. I'm like, okay, well, damn. And so I stopped using mods for 2 years and now I'm back because people started commenting to use mods. Yeah. Cool. Now we put sand all up in here. Okay. And then we'll do rocks here. You know, getting arches in the new game. Kind of sounds great. No, yeah, the amount of dislikes I was getting because I was using mods was crazy at the time. I'm like, God damn, okay, jeez. I think we add sand underneath all this. Okay. Now for the roof. Um, I kind of want to put this in here. Okay. What kind of trees do we have that we could use? Okay, we have those. Mm, I still use the tropical trees now. Covers more up top. Oh, wait. See if they can actually get through here. I feel like they should be able to. The water back here is going to be removed. I'm gonna put more trees. Hmm. You're actually right. You're so right. Um, this one. We could use this as like things to hold it up. wondering at what the frequency should be. It's too close to you? What? And you're laying down. Okay. Okay. Not what I meant. Right. Now let's add some rocks again. Okay, so I don't think they can get through this. Means I should probably open it up for them. So it looks like they're going through the water to get there. Nah, it's fine. If we know one thing about Jurassic Park is that the fire does not actually matter. The fire is actually safer than the rest of the park, if you don't believe me. Did that just let me place it without even... Look at them. Look at them. Actually looks really cool. Okay. Okay, ignore them having the weird walking sound because they don't actually swim. Damn it. I did it again. I caused random cannon moments. It's crazy because, you know, if I had like a nickel for every time that happened, I'd have 2 nickels because it's happened at least twice now, you know, because it's just like, apparently I'm the catalyst for everything. Okay. Oh wait, more rocks, sorry. We need a place, I think, right here. Is it right here? Now we can add our trees. I said I was going to use the either the are these both the same trees? I think. We can. Do we have any bushes for our alpine? I will say that in my Minecraft world, um, all of my compies, they are loose. Not loose. Well, we had a Triceratops escape somehow. Some of the compies escaped, and we started off with 4 compies, and then all of a sudden there were 12. So, you know, things happen. Okay, I'm gonna have to remove some of these rocks. Was that not enough? Oh my god, this could have been the forest that they wanted. Jesus Christ. Maybe I should have placed on the trees first. Hey, do you guys think we're actually gonna get like a realistic geothermal power plant? I don't know. They mentioned it in the new movie like a lot of times, so I think we might. I kind of like how this is looking with the trees, actually. I'm not gonna lie. That was a guess that I could place it there. Really? Oh, it's the dinosaur that's causing the issues. It's not okay. Now, how do I want to place the trees in the water area? Do I just want to place the trees just to give shelter? Just so it's like hidden from the roof. I can. I think that's what we're gonna end up doing. Oh, we have to be careful because these guys are not gonna like that there's trees here. A more swampy looking tree on the outside. Mm. I don't think this fixed our problem here. Hold on. Okay. Okay, you said more swampy looking trees on the outside. Okay. Cool. Kind of like these trees more. You need to move. Like, I like having this pathway for them, but they need to move. Oh. Okay. I kind of don't like the trees that are in the center. Like these ones. I think I'd rather remove these trees than have them kind of be too prominent in the center parts. At least for that area, because it just, I don't know, it just felt a little bit weird. I didn't like that. Okay. Cool. I think we can kind of make this. They're gonna be really annoying with this. I do like this area. I think this area, like right here, is really cool that they can just go through. Yeah. We have an empty enclosure. Okay, well, we have all of our dinosaurs. We just have an empty enclosure here now. Oh, it's because we... Oh. Okay, so here's what we can do here. We can open this area up for these guys. Oh, you're lucky I haven't given you my whole tree rant going. I hold on, that made it seem like I was defending my actions there. No. I like trees. I like trees. Okay, can they get out though now? Look at them. I actually like this environment. Oh, no, okay. Can't wait to do it in Evolution 3 though. I think that's my excuse for everything. Oh yeah, it looks good, but I can't wait to do it in Evolution 3. Oh, oh, I thought that was a Dilophosaurus for a second. That's crazy because you can't cancel me. In order to cancel someone, you have to actually care about being canceled. All right. Um, there's only one final thing that we have to do for this entire build, and that is to have our flying reptiles. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and assume that I can't place down. Oh wait, no, I'm stupid. Um, I removed the hatchery. Damn it. Okay, that's the reason why I had that there. Um, hold on. Let's place this back down, and we're gonna have to remove this, connect you again, and then we're going to want to put. We're gonna actually want to put them that there. Okay. Now, how do I do this again? I have to place down an aviary one, right? I can't place an aviary because it requires an aviary. I kind of misguidedly screwed this up a little bit because we don't have space anymore. Is this flat? Um, cool. You're being placed here for a second. Um, do I actually have to? Like, how do I do this again? I forgot how to do this. Um, I need to actually link you up, don't I? Okay. I think I have to click synthesize, modify genome, right? No, click on you. I forget how to do this. Go here. I forgot how to do this. And then I have to do that for the Pteranodons as well. Okay. I don't even think I have to click modify genome. Oh, wait. Let's get our 1001 ones going on. No, I didn't mean to. Well, I figured it out on my own, so I don't need it. I didn't need the help. Okay. Cool. None of the Pyroraptors escaped. Can I just deliver them outside? That works. I feel like that would crash my game for some reason. But let's hope it doesn't, and I hope it works. It's only aggressive if they assume you're aggressive towards them. So technically, it's fine. Look. Just hope that they don't get killed by the Baryonyx. Ta-da! Look at that. Let's go. Can you guys hurry up, please? Okay, I'm gonna be honest. We had a pit bull for like 18 years almost, and he has never hurt anyone, or he never hurt anyone. So I think, you're wrong. It depends, nurture. You gotta nurture them correctly. All right, let's clean up this area. Add another feeder. Cool. We have officially created our park with our flying dinosaurs and everything. Look at that. Look at that. Let's go. All right. I gotta go. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you, Pocket 3000. If you guys want to join the Discord and if you guys are not a part of that, the link is pinned. I am good at hiding the bodies. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. I'm pretty sure Tuesday's video is gonna just be this, but I'm pretty much just completed and done and with the cinematic and everything. So you guys can get a full view on it. But look at it. It's actually looking cool. I don't really like how barren it is over here, but yeah, they need water to live. But yeah. Anyways, I really enjoyed this. The Dimetrodons. I really love that little entrance right there that we have for them. But yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for joining us for this stream, and I'll see you next week live. Oh, we definitely are. The map will also be available for download on Tuesday as well, with the full video being released. Bye.